again.
Welcome back, everybody, to Call to Arms Session 2. Our adventurers have just arrived at the foot of the entrance to the tomb of the Iron Guardians. What are you going to do, guys? Presumably establishing some kind of base camp for the night? Something
I was
of that
going to
nature.
ask first, before we make base camp, what does this entranceway look like?
So now that you're up close, it's essentially what you saw before, a giant double door. These two huge statues depicting two dwarven warriors. One seems to be holding some kind of bastard sword, and the other seems to be holding some kind of large mace, some kind of two-handed warhammer type thing.
That will be a sight to see, a dwarf holding a bastard sword. Oh no, but they're giant dwarfs, yeah.
Well, it's a dwarf-sized bastard sword. Sorry, there's a search taking place.
I search for any markings on the statues or the door that I can read.
Okay, it's all written in Dwarven. It's nothing that you're able to comprehend.
I see that he's looking at the statues, and with my knowledge of the Dwarven language, I see if I can help out.
You're able to read some names. Names of fallen adventurers, perhaps. Names of ancient artifacts. There's nothing too descriptive. It's more like the name of who you're seeing in this statue and their like legendary weapon that they were known to wield. Something of that nature. Nothing particularly exciting on the exterior of the dungeon.
Approximately how high is the door?
Extremely high. It's a good like 2 or 3 stories. It's probably like 20-30 feet high.
Well, there goes my theory.
The dwarves are actually small. What theory was that?
No, that first theory was, if you remember correctly, we don't know how it looks like, and I said it's 3 feet tall gate.
This is extremely grand and elaborate architecture. Yes, the sun is setting.
Compensating.
The mountain is growing darker and darker. You are kind of, as far as you can tell, there's a plateau at the entrance, and you are down on a smaller plateau, kind of a short distance below. It's only a small climb to reach the entrance from here.
What? Just small or small and dangerous?
Oh, it looks like you would scale it quite comfortably based on what you've just experienced over the past 7 days.
Cool.
Put it that way.
Cool. Just wanted to check before we dived head first straight over it.
And we all fell off the mountain.
It's just a shake his face. So we're gonna get up there, right?
If you choose to, night is falling rapidly. It's growing darker and darker. Soon you won't have any light except that provided by any torches that you might choose to light.
But
I think we should make camp.
Yeah, let's
I
make
just
camp.
want to ask that.
I agree. I agree.
I think we should camp inside. Try to open the doors.
Is that a smart idea though? Depending
Yeah,
on what's
maybe,
left
maybe.
behind it.
Tomb. What's gonna happen?
What's inside the tomb?
Apparently,
Bad
we've seen
things.
this before.
I can see that on a lot of tombstones, but whatever can go wrong. So I think, maybe we should make camp.
Sure, whatever.
Let's make camp.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
So I set up the tent.
oh god damn it! I wanted to say that Silverskin pitches a tent. Robbed. Anyway, so you guys prepare the camp. I wish I had some good campfire sounds for this moment, but the only ones I've got have like birds chirping and things, like a beautiful summer's day, and it wouldn't work. But you guys, you're able to get a small fire going. There we go. It looks fractionally larger than that, but it is small. It's very difficult to come by firewood here. Extremely difficult. You kind of wind up burning stuff that's on you, perhaps even. But yeah, you do pitch the tent and you hunker down for the night. Is anyone going to sort of take watch now that you're
Well,
here?
I think we should split it up so we're not all fatigued during the next day, if that's
I
possible.
offer to take first watch so I can tune my loot. It's something I have to do anyway, you know?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna take last
Well,
watch.
I'll take middle watch, and you'll take last. Done.
Okay.
Seems.
Fascinating. Sean, can you go ahead and make a luck saving throw for me? If you'd prefer to use the macro, I'll throw a token down.
Yeah, that'll be good.
But that will be 1d20 versus your luck save. You need to match the value or receive a result higher than the value to succeed. So high is good, low is bad.
We're gonna die.
So 20 saving throw. I type 20 and save, or do I throw the d20?
So when you
I
use the
just-
save macro, enter a value that corresponds to your luck save on your character sheet, which is 12. Remember those 4 values which you entered earlier. So your luck save
Oh,
is
yeah, yeah.
12. You'll be prompted
You have to have
To,
12 or higher.
roll against that occasionally. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Fascinating.
E.
Sort of early in the night, you can hear a distant sound, sort
A
of like.
dragon.
As I was so focused and tuning in my loot, I was so shocked by the noise, I jumped up and grabbed it, ready to attack.
Your loot.
Flinch.
Then
Um,
so
a moment passes. Do you do anything right now?
No, I stand and look in the bushes or
Okay.
over the cliff face.
It sounds very distant to you, but a moment passes and you hear a second howl from over to your left now, as opposed to off in the direction that you were sitting facing whilst you were on watch.
what? No demonstration now?
Okay.
I want to hear the wolves. There we go.
I clear my mind and I put away my loot and I ready my rapier for an attack.
Okay.
It's gonna fucking kill us all.
Just gonna mention everyone else is asleep right now.
Yeah.
As you have
Yes,
that,
I got it for them. They'll be fine.
as you have that sudden
Father.
realization that you're alone, the party's asleep, you hear a third sound behind you this time. And yeah,
Oh my God.
you seem to have made the correct assumption about what is happening, because finally a fourth sound rings out on your right flank, and you seem to have been surrounded
I'm going voice only.
by
Sorry.
some kind of creatures out there in the darkness.
Oh shit. I'm done for. I
like,
scream for the party's help as loud as I can.
Everyone is awoken by a loud yell from Sean, the bard.
There we go. Ah! Ah!
The terror.
Whoever was that should die.
And I kind of like shake awake, grab my sword, and stand up.
5 more minutes, right?
I wake up and grab my shield and battle axe.
Happened?
Yeah. Short sword ready.
I'm just
Yes.
spinning around in a daze, not willing to know where to attack because all the sounds are in all the directions. I'm just so confused.
Okay.
Sean, what's happening? What happened? Tell us something. Because we don't know.
Yeah. The party is kind of interrogating you. They're saying, Sean, what's happening? Why are you screaming? Why did you wake us? You seem distraught. Something like that.
The noises, they're everywhere, man.
Okay, he's crazy. Let's go back to sleep.
Okay, just slap him around a bit till he comes around, is my advice. I've dealt with crazy humans before.
Go ahead.
I settle down
Calm down when you
and I
hear that.
calmly
Yeah.
say I hear things around us.
What? You hear what?
Noises.
push it.
Howls.
So
Specifically.
at this point, there's some kind of fairly apparent rustling sound growing louder, and you hear what sound like small footsteps padding against the ground.
any-
A number of
Do
them
any of
on all sides, growing louder and louder.
oh, no.
I get closer to the bar. My
Can
back
we
again.
all like get back to back,
Yeah.
surrounding
watch
the
out for it,
weakest?
yeah.
Yeah, surround me.
Does everyone
please.
have their control over their token? Everyone can move their token successfully. Everything's fine, right? Good.
Where will the token be?
Do you see it right in front of you at this very moment?
No, I was moved. I wasn't centered on token.
Cool.
Now I see it. I was up on the right hand corner.
You
Good
can
stuff.
use control left click holding it to focus everybody on one spot.
Oh right.
So you
Cool.
guys take a moment to adopt this formation, and I need everyone to go ahead and give me an initiative roll. There's an initiative macro which will automatically add you to the turn order. It's a D8 and it's modified by dexterity.
Under 13. So
So as a human, I have plus a
dexterity.
bonus one. So do I give?
You
give
apply
that?
the bonus, correct?
I get him. What did I do? So dexterity modifier, should I put -1 in there? Because that's what it would work out as.
No, put it in the penalty if it's a penalty. Otherwise
okay.
it will kind of mess everything up completely.
Oh, we all roll.
No, that's a-
take a 1 off that. Because there's no penalty.
There's no
field
penalty
for the
thing. I'm gonna have to
initiative.
update that. Good find. Good find.
Not bad.
Okay, yeah. These things are. You'll get first glimpse of them at about 100 feet. That. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna zoom out. That's so much easier. Okay, so 4 of these kind of dog-like beasts emerge from the surrounding environment. I was going to say tundra, but it's not a tundra. From the surrounding mountainscape. There you go. That's where you are.
That's a word.
Yep.
Words and being used.
All right, and I'm going to position you guys central to the attack, of course.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, come on, Bears. Jesus.
Ah,
Mhm.
I'm not saying the DM is cheating, but he's cheating.
Have I got my hacks on? I haven't
That
looked at
should
the
be a
results.
6.
Whoa, these 7s.
Yeah, I've got my hacks on.
You should be a 6.
No, I should be a 6, yes. Let's get complete honesty up in here.
Test down to a 6, and it's descending order. That means the characters who rolled 7s act first, of course.
Yay! I'm gonna die first.
Okay, so Silverskin and Doric, you both react to this surprise. Well, it's not so much of a surprise attack, but to this attack simultaneously, and you are the fastest off the mark.
I ready my axe and shield, putting my back towards the bard to protect him from what I think might be coming.
Okay, so you're kind of holding position.
Yeah.
And
I have. Okay, go ahead.
Xiao?
I'm gonna basically, as I have the short sword drawn in one hand, I'm gonna basically just draw the one of the daggers into my other hand and be prepared as much as possible, as humanly possible.
Okay.
Doggy's turn.
Any
Good
moment.
doggy.
Any moment. Just
Good doggy.
rolling some
doggy,
GM
doggy.
rolls back here, guys. Don't
No
mind me.
doggy, don't eat my
Please
dog.
don't
No
hurt
bad
us,
dog.
doggy.
No bad
Please
dog.
don't hurt us. Oh, my face!
Okay, he's ripping apart my left leg. Yeah. So bad, bad dog.
This is a pretty epic scene. The party gathered perhaps around the smoldering embers of the campfire from the previous night. The wolves surrounding you. This one to the left side is attacking first. All it can do is run 40 feet closer. So it does exactly that, and that's what the rest of the wolves are going to do as well. Okay. Right to there. So the wolves are advancing as fast as they possibly can. You see fangs flashing, saliva dripping, and horrible, grotesque, snarling sounds ring out in the night.
Wait, this is the dental commercial. And it's a shining.
No, not all 4 of them act this early.
Just 3 of them. The one rolled the 2.
Okay, the wolves have moved. Morteth, it's your turn, sir.
I don't think. Oh, I may be. Well, yeah, I am within rush distance of. Oh god, I've not got my ping turned on. How do I ping? Where?
Just hold left click to ping it.
So you can charge 40 feet. You're not in charge range at this moment.
I'm not in charge rooms of that one. What about this one?
You can click on
Pretty
the
sure
ruler
it's all
and
going to
back
be,
it.
yeah, it's all going to be very much the same. Yeah, at 40 feet charge will be available. Are you going to hold position?
Okay, well, yes, I shall hold my position. Right, keep my great sword.
Sean,
Is it a great sword?
Satchel Patch, the legendary bard. Exactly how do you act in this situation?
I start thinking that this is going to make a pretty cool song later on, and then I hold position.
You
Okay.
motherfucker. Oh, nobody does anything.
I will point out to you that you could use this opportunity to perform and inspire an ally. It's kind of like assisting them, but it's a performance. You can assist in
That's why I
anything and
said sing
everything
us a song.
because you simply inspire.
Okay, so I could assist in like an attack
You
for the
could
next round.
you could sing a song to Thurwin about how steady his bow hand is, and it could inspire him to land a shot between the eyes on his very next turn.
Or he can
Okay.
break the ball.
Okay,
It's
so
D&D,
to
so-
perform, it will be a skill check based on your performance and your charisma. Now, I'm assuming you're obviously trained. If I remember rightly, you are trained in performance, of course. And
Yes,
your
yes.
charisma bonus is non-existent, so that's just a straight 2d6. Use a macro, or just go ahead and roll 2d6.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
He breaks his bow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so bad.
Fortunately, none of the strings break. The lutes have strings, right? Please tell me I'm
Yeah.
referring to the correct
Yeah.
type of instrument. Good.
They do.
Okay. I will point out that you do have a special ability called Inspirational Performance, but you can't use that on yourself. I'm just remembering these rules as I tried. So I was going to say something
Yeah,
useful.
you'd only said allies, or I was going to use it
Yeah.
on the wolves saving throw.
I totally corrected myself there. And that brings us to Thurwin, who is not exactly inspired by the strange noises that Sean's producing with his instrument right now.
Yeah, I just like ignore it. I'm used to it now. And I want to.
I blame it on it not being tuned properly because of this attack.
No, it's the
If it was
cold
tuned
weather has
properly, you'd
warped
be
the
mad
instrument.
inspired.
Obviously.
I want to attack the closest wolf to me, the left one.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and give us an attack roll then. That'll be 1d20, modified by your attack bonus, your attribute modifier, your attribute bonus, and your target's armor class. And the target's armor class in this scenario, wish I put that somewhere more convenient to find, bear with me, is 7.
Oh.
So you have to roll higher than
Not
7.
so nice, doggies.
Remember, in this system, lower armor class is a better armor class. 7 being quite high
combat
is...
skill.
Oh,
What's
fairly-
combat skill?
Combat skill is
Yeah,
ranged
the combat range.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
And it's obviously 0, so no modifier from that at this point, but no penalty.
Oh,
Ouch.
I just want to be... Yeah, that macro is functional. Good. Okay.
Is it? Really? Looking like that?
Yeah, I was a little bit concerned for a second, but I remember.
What are we seeing there?
So he's trying to reach 20. It's like, is this result greater than or equal to 20?
Ah, okay.
Okay, so you miss. The arrow disappears into the darkness. It's gone. It's straight off a cliff edge. You do have your special ability, True Shot, which would allow you to re-roll that attack roll if you choose to use it now. Also, Inspirational Performance from Sean could allow you to re-roll this attack roll if Sean wanted to use it for that purpose. Several options here before we end your turn. Still
Sean,
got that
my
movement
man.
too.
I will chuck inspiration that man's way because I want him to hit one shot.
Okay. Inspirational Performance. Describe to us how do you perform and how does it inspire him? And I'll just go ahead and mark that you've used your special
Well,
ability.
firstly, I pull out my loot. Doesn't matter that it's not tuned. And I blast a raging song about how his next arrow is going to hit the mark straight in the guy's forehead. Straight right in the forehead. And I think that did enough.
Go ahead
Hopefully.
and reroll that attack roll, Thurwin. Your bard coming to your aid.
Hopefully.
0. And
Come
Oh,
on.
My God.
Damn.
So you don't lose 2 arrows, just the 1, because that essentially allows you to retry. Okay, and that brings us to the third and
I'm
final
gonna
wolf.
back off a bit, like run away.
How can you back off? You're surrounded.
I try my best.
Okay. So we got this wolf down below who is going to go ahead and run forwards to the best of his ability, and that brings us to Shower Silverskin, devious rogue, trickster of the land.
Hopefully. Can I move and do an action?
Yeah, you can move up to 20 feet and perform an action.
So basically, that's 30 feet, 20 feet. Oh, that's really close. And how far can I throw a dagger?
Not very far, if I recall. Let me check the character sheets.
Squares.
Dagger can be thrown a square
6.
or 2 squares. Yeah. So
I have dagger says 6.
6 to 9. So that's 6 feet to 9 feet,
Oh.
which is 1 or 2 squares. If you're throwing it over a 2, so okay. So if you
I get the idea.
you
So
can throw it
nothing.
to here or here unpenalized, like that kind of thing. I think
I get it.
I'm visualizing that right. Okay,
So
so
basically,
holding
I'm just
position.
gonna. I will try to tackle this freaking wolf by myself on the next turn, so I'm just gonna move. a bit
Okay.
forward to him.
Okay, you can move up to 40 feet if all you're doing is moving.
Just 30 feet, somewhere here, I think.
You just want to go 30, okay.
Yeah.
Just checking the weapon table here because I'm convinced. The shuriken. See, the shuriken, you could have thrown it this far in normal range and twice that in its long range, and it doesn't break. So just letting you know, shurikens, they got that range. It's an option.
Yeah, good thing I know that in battle. Maybe next time I will buy some.
Okay, should have mentioned it in the first session. That's kind of my bad in a way.
Never bad.
And that brings us to Doric. Final. Well, it's back to Doric rather. Yep, top of the round.
Okay. I
Second,
move.
I thought we had 2. Didn't 2 of you guys have a 7 on initiative?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Me
but
and-
mine was
me
false.
and Rory.
Yours. Oh, so it was that I brought yours down. Okay, we're good. No, Yeah, we're good. We've got a Shower with a 7. He just acted. My bad. Top of the round was your turn.
Okay. Let's see. How do I check how far someone is? Like distance?
On the left side, you have those tools like the mouse pointer, the draws. There's the ruler.
Yeah, it's like a comb, essentially.
Okay. So it's 70, 80 feet. I move slightly towards the left
Okay.
wolf, like 20 feet.
You intend to act as well?
Because I can't charge far enough to actually attack.
Yep.
So that's all I can really do.
Okay, so you can move up to 40 if you're going to sacrifice your action, and if you want to move up to 40.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move 30 feet actually.
Okay.
So right there. Oops.
Okay, this wolf runs towards you. It's almost within striking distance. Same applies to you, Silverskin. Then it's to this wolf at the top. So the wolves continue to close in as fast as possible. Morteth, how do you respond?
Well, I will certainly be charging at that wolf nearest me at the top. This bad boy right here.
That's completely possible. Go ahead and give me an attack roll for that charge. Remember, against an armor class of 7, and your total modifiers are 3, an attack bonus, a strength bonus, and a strength modifier, I believe.
Initiative is what I'm rolling, or just a standard attack?
An attack roll, yeah.
Attack, right. Attack
D20, or here's the macro.
7.
I should have applied this before, but I will apply this right now. You guys should be attacking with a -2 penalty to hit right now, due to the fact that it's the middle of the night and it's very difficult to perceive.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Wow. Okay. So I'll move your token up. You charge this thing. You strike it with your bastard sword, I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and deal damage. I think that's 2d6 in this case.
No.
Ooh.
Okay. So Morteth breaks formation, recognizing that the wolf is within his range. He charges into battle, perhaps unleashing a war cry. Just drops the greatest bastard sword you've ever seen directly onto this thing's skull, cleaving its head in half. You can see its tongue separated, the inners of its jaw, its teeth exposed, and it just slumps to the ground. Blood begins pooling into the snow.
I'm happy with
That
that.
was nasty.
Satchel
Are the
patch.
wolf affected by that display?
Thank you so much for reminding me, Silverskin.
Because that's not something you see every day. Oh, dude, he just got split.
He just got his
He
head
doesn't
chopped
know.
In
off.
range.
I'm just going to go ahead and make a morale check for these wolves right here. Got a 7. They have a morale score of 8. So you charge forth, you slice this thing's face in half, and immediately the other wolves turn tail and run, whimpering and crying into the night. Does anyone choose to pursue them, or are you happy to have repelled the attack?
We are happy.
I'm
We're
gonna.
have to leave.
I want to shoot one as it's running away.
Okay, yeah. Just go ahead
On the
and
leg.
give me an attack
My
roll.
passive.
I'll give you a +2 bonus to this attack roll because it's turned its back and it's running.
So basically it's 0 because no storm.
The
the night.
light.
The -2 from the night, so +2 because
Yep.
it's back, so 0.
Essentially negates the penalty. Yeah, good point. Okay.
I don't.
You could use True Shot if you wanted. It is the encounter's already ended, so I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah.
It would mean that
I
you
would.
wouldn't have True Shot for the next encounter. Would you be happy with that?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Fuck it. Yes.
He's into it. All right, go ahead and unleash another attack roll.
By the way, I want to remind you guys that he was the one who was afraid of dying.
And now I'm
Just
not
keep
in
that in mind.
danger.
Huh?
I'm not in danger, so it's so fucking.
Now.
These
We are
rolls,
safe.
man. This is not the best archer I've ever seen. So yeah, you lose a
Get
second arrow. Okay. The wolves disappear into the night. You guys are free to return to your rest. And
By the way, I like to ask something about the rolling.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it supposed to be basically just more than what the armor class is for the enemy?
no, in this
that's
system,
D&D 5e.
yeah, in this system, it's kind of the old way, as far as I understand, of doing things, where AC is lower, the better your armor is, and you're trying to reach 20. So as you can imagine, something with a low armor class just helps you reach that 20.
Okay. Whereas there's also seeing that
Yeah.
it's a bit complicated at first sight.
This is kind of what I was introduced to tabletop with primarily. You know, I came in with SWN, and I just really love this.
I don't know. We
system
did a bit of
personally.
D&D before you did
Yeah.
SW.
Yeah, that's true. And
So
I
that's
do
your
love D&D
introduction.
as well. That was truthfully my introduction. But well played, guys. No one took any hits. Congratulations there.
One of my goals is to not take hits.
Ah.
You can hear
So-
the sigh of depression.
So you presumably continue resting, and the rest of the night passes uneventfully for those of you who take the remaining watches, and you rise refreshed as the sun peaks above the horizon the following morning. Still the wind is howling. There's a break in the weather. There's no snow. Clouds are fairly sporadic and distant at this point, but you really have a tremendous view of the kingdom from this height now. You can see a blip that is the village that you departed from in the foothills. That would obviously be obscured by fog and cloud at other times, but you're just catching a glimpse of that, and the huge sprawling kingdom right down to the sparkling blue waters of the ocean. Yeah, what's going on this morning, guys?
I go out to take a wee.
And
I think that's natural for everyone to take care of them. We
Just-
need-
go ahead and mark down a ration as well, everyone, for today.
Take a wee and a shit.
I'm down to one ration,
Me too.
Me
Same.
too.
All right.
and we made no gold from killing those wolves.
I checked the
Can we-
wolf, see if
can
we
we
can
eat
use
them?
anything for rations.
We could eat the wolf.
Okay, you definitely feel like you could salvage some meat and a pelt, possibly some teeth.
By the way, can I do that one? Because I took last watch. So because till everybody is sleeping, basically I'm gonna tear out.
Sure,
the
you
wall.
want to do that during the night.
Yeah, so that we can keep moving faster.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and give me a nature check to try and skin and butcher the creature.
-1, I think.
You have a 0 nature. You should have let me.
I'll be modified by wisdom as well.
Wisdom 9, so no, nothing. I have no. Wait, where is it?
Straight 2d6.
Just simple to do 6 again.
Oh, sorry, there is a -1 to that as well because you aren't trained in nature.
So you want me to roll it again or just be done?
I mean, I'll permit you to roll it again, if you like, applying the penalty. Get the real roll.
Oh,
Jesus. Okay,
Much better.
so this is really impressive. Like
I make a 5-star dinner out of the wolf.
it's almost second to none, the skill that you butcher this creature with. So you produce, let's call it, let's call it
Fake. I'll
I call it.
8 rations. Call it what you will. You get 8 rations. You get a wolf pelt, and you're able to salvage just like handful of teeth. Let's put it that way. A few of them were damaged from
8
the
rations.
attack. Yeah, 8 rations.
I can cook them because now it's raw meat and it will like rot.
Yeah, basically it's in the snow, so it's not gonna rot that fast.
Yeah,
It's
let's
in the cold.
call
But
that
in
8
the morning,
rations worth
I'm
of meat
gonna
until
ask
cooked.
Dormin to cook it.
Yep.
But everything else I'm gonna just put in the backpack. But tell everybody else that I basically the wolf just disappeared with a magic trick. And for my next trick,
Okay, is someone gonna cook the meat today? Is that happening?
in the morning, I think, while everybody's doing
Yeah, I
up
will.
work and shit.
Okay, go ahead and give me a cooking check then.
A skill
If
check.
you mess this up,
Skill check, yep. Modified by cooking, obviously, and probably wisdom, but I might let you lawyer some other stats.
No, it's just straight. Nothing.
Boom! Oh, I was looking at the 11 again. It's a 6. Okay, so yeah, this potential 8 rations turns into a ration. Actually, no, it turns into 4 rations. Yeah. That'll do.
That's mean.
Ouch.
I mean, I could let some raw meat because Morteth likes meat raw. For
I'll
Yeah, I
eat
mean,
rations.
Morteth doesn't need it.
Fucking up. I was gonna say I'll eat the scraps from fucking up making the rest of them into rations. So
Well, I take
it's
the
meat.
rations for
my
myself.
species. It doesn't matter where it came from.
Okay, yeah, unfortunately you're not nourished by the charcoal that you decide to chew on. It's really overcooked. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, sorry about
It's
that.
hard to cook. I
Like-
don't have utensils.
I mean, you know utensils, you're on a mountainside, like, it's unbelievable. It's pretty hard to do. So whilst a 6 is a success, you definitely botched the job, partially. Alright.
I just let out the disappointed sigh and gonna get moving.
Alright,
so
there's
we're going in.
a small climb up to the entrance if you guys want to scale the remaining distance. It takes but minutes, and you find yourself standing below this towering doorway. It's so tall, almost brings on a sense of vertigo, but you're quite used to that.
So we push in the door.
Yeah.
We should try knocking, right?
Announce our presence to every monster inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Why
you
not?
guys all just attempting to push the door open then, collectively?
But can we do it?
No, I'm
quietly
fucking off.
and not announce our presence. Can we try and do it as stealthily as possible? Or is it not that type of door?
It's a giant stone door, so I don't think
Yeah, it's
can
not going to be quiet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
And then-
open it as stealthily as you could, but it's not going to be that stealthy still.
Can we
Fair
just
enough.
open it just a bit so that we can see inside or something? So not
Okay.
open it totally, just a bit.
So if you press against the door and you want to just make the smallest gap possible to see inside, you find that it's very, very heavy and would require some significant effort to actually move it. You think maybe collectively you'd be able to move it, but it might be more of a loud shove to actually produce the stealthful opening that you're looking for. It's probably going to take 1 or 2 of you, and also some stealth checks to see how nimble you are when you execute this door opening here. It's a very complex thing, opening a door.
Yeah. We just invented it.
Let's go.
Okay.
I
So-
asked the lizard man to help me since he looks
Well,
like
I've got the
strongest
best strength.
guy in the
Yeah.
group.
Okay.
I'm
But I
quite
don't know
strong.
about I don't know about
Yeah.
stealth.
I do have
Yeah, I'm
stealth,
not-
and I'm a bit strong.
Okay, so those of you,
I have
it sounds
some.
like Thurwin and Morteth might be the best options as far as, strength goes. But they won't produce much stealth. It would be harder for the more stealthy characters to actually open the door, but you could potentially do it much more discreetly.
Why can't we just mix the two? A mix of stealthy and.
The way that I've kind of framed this is that if
Yeah,
4 or more of you were to try and push it, it would be a big heave-ho, and it would sort of swing open
Okay.
almost. But you wouldn't have to make any checks to do that method.
I suggest we swing the door open and pray for the best.
I do too.
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Is
didn't
that-
get into this.
Swing that door.
Is that what you guys are going with? Everyone
Let's
in
do
agreement?
it.
I
Okay.
suggest that Thurwin has his bow ready just in case.
What about
Okay,
Silverskin?
Better for me.
Are you in protesting, or are you?
I'm just gonna go with. I'm just gonna roll with it.
Okay, so you guys
I'll ready my sword.
heave the door, and with a loud grinding sound and the sound of ice cracking on the other side, you push this thing slowly further and further. Sorry for your ears, Silverskin. You push this thing further and further open. You see like these sort of icicles hanging from the ceiling, falling and shattering on the ground on the far side of the door. Quite noisy. It opens on a grand hall, which seems to have this kind of blue tinge, as most of it is encapsulated in ice, where the water's been dripping from the ceiling and down the walls and has frozen. You can make out a couple of large statues of dwarves again on the left side of the room, and there seems to potentially be an opening to the right, and in the center of this room there is a sort of giant furry monstrosity just kind of sitting lazily and uninterestedly in the center of the room. He turns his head and kind of just looks over towards the door, seeing you all standing in the opening, illuminated
I
by
panic and
sunlight,
release the
which
arrow.
is now spilling inside.
I panic and release the arrow.
You release an arrow.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
Okay, roll initiative.
Everyone or just
That will be everyone, yeah. Let me get your tokens down so that you can use the macro. Automatically add yourselves to the turn order.
I gotta re-roll.
I got a 7. Mine should be a -1. Again, because there's nowhere to put it.
What? Wait.
Okay, bear with me whilst I add everyone. Unless you can add yourselves,
sure.
I'm not sure if you can.
Again, a 7.
Darwin.
Three. Popsy 8.
I rolled a 6 at first.
You rolled a 6 at first.
Yeah. Technically. I rolled twice.
I don't see the 6. I'm just seeing a 3.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's a 3. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
But I did start the combat releasing an arrow.
You were pushing open a large stone door. And
No,
then
I was behind readying an arrow.
He did say that.
You-
so,
you did say that?
yeah.
yeah. When we were opening the door, everyone but him was helping, and
Okay.
he was just ready.
Okay,
just in case.
if you guys can corroborate that, I apologize though, and I missed that completely. So you were
No problem.
readying an arrow, so you get to release a free arrow upon this creature. Go ahead and do so.
Yeah, he panic fired.
Yeah. AZ?
The AC of this creature is 6.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, the arrow goes sailing past, and you do not have true shot due to expending
No.
it in the previous encounter.
Yeah.
So now we're just going to stick with the initiative order. Got to roll initiative for this thing. It rolled a 1. Seems like it's an unlucky day for this guy. So Doric, it's your turn. No, it's not.
No.
There we go. Morteth, it's your turn. Exactly what do you do, sir?
Okay, well, I only have no idea where the actual enemies are. Are they off to this way?
Let me
That's the
illuminate
door.
this room.
Because you did say the light was spilling in.
Yeah, so he's in the center of this this area.
Holy
Okay.
balls.
shit. Snuggly motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. It's 40 feet. I can't charge it, can I?
You could move to it this turn.
I was going to say,
Oh no,
could I
you can
move?
charge it. You can charge it this
I
turn.
can't charge it? Oh,
40
right.
feet
Oh.
is exactly the distance required. Yep.
Okay, well, yeah, I shall.
You're gonna go ahead and
Um,
just charge in.
Yeah, just charge.
All right, give me an
An
attack
attack.
roll. Again, an AC of 6. Attack bonus, attribute modifier, and bonus. And there will be a -2 penalty again, as this room is dimly illuminated. Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Holy crap. So critical
You split
damage. Max damage is 16, right, with that weapon?
2d6.
So 12.
12, my bad. Okay, I don't know why I said 16. You run into the room. I like to imagine that you kind of draw the weapon and sort of swing it forwards almost like a lance and just kind of run it into this thing's stomach, right down to the hilt. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just a wave of deep crimson blood pours over your hands and the handle of your weapon as this thing lets out a horrifying whoa. The walls sort of shake, you know, in some kind of like cinematic fashion as a few icicles fall from the ceiling, smashing onto the ground again. I gotta stop doing those sound effects. Killing
Yeah.
Silverskin. Yeah, I'll just stop. Microphone is not the place.
Whoa.
Sean, it brings us to your turn, sir.
Okay. I can move 40 feet, right?
You can move 20 and act, or move 40 and sacrifice your action.
Okay. I'll move to this location. This location?
So you can move to about here, or here.
Yeah.
These ones, yep.
There you go.
Okay.
And I can't inspire anyone,
Oh, you totally can.
so
You can't use
I
your...
can?
Oh, sorry, your your special ability has reset, and you can always perform, because that's just a skill check. So it's just a standard action to try and grant someone a bonus by performing for them.
okay, I will perform for Lassius, because he's the next one to attack.
But he can't attack.
I'm really out of
I'm
range.
not sure he'll be
so
able to reach it.
Yeah,
I
he
don't-
won't, but
I don't have charge.
it's about the future. It's about the future. I can give him like a extra dice roll or something, right?
He'll retain that bonus until used, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll give it to him. I feel like that's
Well,
the
then
best
won't
idea.
I be the next one to attack?
Yeah.
Or I can also charge and hit him.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, you can charge. You can charge. Okay. I will sing a lovely ballad to Doric about how great of a dwarf he is and how powerful he is.
Okay, go ahead and give us a skill check and see if you can inspire Doric to charge into the fray.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh.
Ouch. Okay, no bonus for you, Doric.
Oh darn.
But it was still a successful performance this time, at least. Partially.
No strings broke.
Filled the air with music.
Oh no,
at
well,
least.
one
Yay.
way.
That brings us to Silverskin, once again.
I will try something stupid. Wait, I can just run 35 feet because I got the penalty of movement.
That means you can run 30.
30?
25% reduction, right?
So many feet. I forget how many.
I got like encumbrance level -5 feet.
It's a
or
-5, right?
Yeah, but the 40 feet is your movement
Double move.
twice.
Yeah. So it's reduced to 30. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So let me get here.
Okay.
And basically have vision. I think I have vision in this room.
Yep, there's a
Or the
large
same side.
statue right there. You can't really act right now to make any, in-depth search, but yep, that
That's
brings
what
us
I
to...
see with a glimpse of an eye. I don't want to really search it, but
Yep.
do I see any threats there?
No, you just see another large statue of a dwarf. Yep. That brings us to Thurwin. Brave Hand.
I'm gonna move a bit closer and fire an arrow.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll. This thing has an AC of 6 again.
I have penalty.
A -2 due to the darkness.
Okay.
And don't forget about your cold shot, Thurwin.
Yeah, but I don't know what could be useful. But either way, I'm always missing.
So if you aim for the torso, you'll gain a +1 bonus to the attack roll, increasing your chance to hit. If you go for a headshot, you'll gain a +1 bonus to the damage roll, increasing the damage, obviously. And if you go for the hands or the legs, you can disarm or slow your target, potentially.
Is he holding a weapon?
He is not.
In a way, we missed.
Okay, so you send this arrow sailing across the room. It disappears into the darkness, sort of just whistles by this thing. Perhaps slices off a little bit of fur, but damage dealt. Doric, it's to you. It's again.
I charge forward to attack.
Okay, go ahead and give us an attack roll. AC 6.
6. Let's see, attack bonus. Do I have one?
You have an attack bonus of 1 at level 1. Yep.
Let's see, combat skill 0. Let's see, I have a modifier of 1.
And a -2 penalty for the darkness of the...
Don't I have low light vision though, as a dwarf?
That's correct. Completely negating the penalty.
Damn.
Not much luck though.
Okay.
I've got low light vision.
I will point out, Sean, you do have your special ability available. Allow people to reroll.
Oh yeah, I was thinking, do you want the reroll or should I save it?
It's up to you.
And Morteth,
I think
you
you'll
do
get
have
it.
low light.
I inspire him to attack again with a wonderful song
All right,
about how he's not going to miss this time
exactly.
because there's been a lot of misses lately. Yeah.
Yep.
Done. Okay.
Ouch.
Ah,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's a special ability down there. At least it wasn't a 1. Quite
You
punishing.
disappointed the bad. Dude.
Look at this thing's stats. Oh dear. Okay then. So I'm
That's not
I'm
good.
dead.
gonna have to go ahead and request that you guys provide me, both Morteth and Deirdreson, with your armor class, please, guys. This first attack is
Okay.
going to be against Morteth, who dealt a
and-
tremendous blow to this creature.
I have an AC of 3.
3 it is, sir. This guy has an attack bonus of precisely 8. Wow. This is not good. Good luck, guys. Oh my god. The second attack against Doric. Deirdreson, Doric, I believe your AC is 2, correct?
Yep. Because of the shield.
Is that up? Jesus, I'm rolling attributes now. Oh, okay.
Ouch.
Both of you This guy starts flailing wildly with these monstrous hands, just hands the size of you. It's unbelievable. He kind of just tries to slap you into the ground, between clutching at this enormous wound in his chest. Morteth, you take 6
You're
points
dead.
of damage.
Okay.
Oh my god, and Doric takes 6 points of damage. Wow,
Oh.
that was brutal.
You're dead.
No, I'm not.
Morton has
Close.
the highest health, so
Two hit points off.
Yep, go ahead and
but-
subtract those 6. You can do that on your token. Keep track
Oh right,
of
I
that.
didn't do it on that as well.
Got a little health
Did it
bar
on the
there and
character
everything.
sheet.
Pretty convenient. Doric, are you still standing at this point?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have 1 hit.
Wow. I will point out, because I'm such a kind GM,
yeah,
you
keep
both-
telling yourself that this
you
is our
both-
first real enemy.
have veterans luck. I'll speak to you in private later on, Silverskin. Don't worry. Don't you worry, sir. You both have
Yeah.
veterans luck at this point, okay?
I should probably take that.
Morteth, are you going to choose to pop that as well?
I think so.
Okay, so both
Actually,
of
I
you...
don't know how grievously wounded would you say it is?
It's extremely grievously wounded. As
Right,
are you.
well, if
More than your health helps, so yeah.
I was gonna, yeah, true.
I mean,
do it, yeah,
if you choose to take that attack, you'll be in a similar state to this
yeah.
creature.
No, I'll do the veterans look.
Okay, so
definitely.
both of you completely negate the slaps of the giant hands. Please describe to me, how do you repel the onslaught? Obviously, you're legendary adventurers, well-trained, and you've got some moves, basically. So what moves do you employ to negate all this damage?
I raise my shield up in front of myself and try and cover Morteth also with it.
Oh,
For
awesome.
what little protection it'll offer for 2 people.
And my main plan is to dodge the fingers, but using the saves by Doric to keep me alive, basically.
All right, beautiful. Go ahead and replenish your hit points, Morteth. You are at full still, after such excellent use of your special abilities there on the warriors, guys. That brings us to Morteth's turn. Vengeance.
Okay, well, I shall be attack.
Go ahead and give me
Just a
another attack
standard
roll.
Attack,
Yep. AC of 6 again.
and I missed it.
Okay. Sean. Is Sean present? He is.
Yeah, inspiration. Okay, who can I inspire?
Me.
Anyone.
I inspire Thurwin with the
Yes.
song of "Do Not Miss." Please, the
Give me
bard
a
is getting a bit
fucking
depressed right
shake.
now.
Give me a skill check.
Okay, cool. I have -2 because of darkness, right?
No, not to perform. You can perform in pitch black darkness. You're amazing.
Sweet, my skills. Come on,
Wow.
come on. There we go.
Impressive.
There we
Thurwin,
go.
you will gain a +1 bonus to your next attack roll, Thurwin.
Cool.
You can't miss.
Don't
you
forget.
Can't. +1?
Shower Silverskin. Rogue extraordinaire.
I will try to be.
So you can move
This-
20 and attack. If you move that
Oh,
far, you
20.
won't be able... Sorry, you can move 15 and attack because of your encumbrance.
So where was I? Somewhere here.
If you hit
Okay.
Control Z, it might undo. Not...
Not working.
You are about... Let's measure this distance. Alright. You were in this position. But you can get up next to the warriors.
Yeah. Let's do that and try to stab him in his little.
Cool. I forgot to apply this, guys. There's a rule which I introduced fairly recently in the history of Call to Arms, which you guys could have totally been exploiting. It's my bad for not pointing it out too, but try and keep this in mind in future. When you gang up on the same target as you're doing right now, you gain a ganking bonus. So everyone who chooses to attack the same target as you in the same round will provide you with a +1 bonus. So as long as those guys attack, you will gain... Like, who's already been out of these
Me.
two?
Morteth.
Morteth. So Morteth did attack. As long as Doric, also agrees to attack this turn, you can gain a +2 ganking bonus to this roll by overwhelming this creature.
Or the damage.
Yeah.
That will
I'll
be
be-
to hit, yeah. And you can completely negate the darkness, attack the darkness with this bonus.
Those range also like take advantage of that.
No. Actually, yes. Yes.
So basically that's
+3.
Doric.
Actually,
Doric, you
I'm gonna check the rule book.
I mean, it would make sense.
I mean, yeah, he is flustered by incoming arrows. Okay. So for each ally within 5 foot of the target that is attacking the same target. So unfortunately, you aren't providing a ganking bonus, but you are definitely still raining down arrows on this thing.
But they would provide me a ganking bonus, so I
No.
get a +3.
Oh, yes. in
because
fact.
they are within him.
Yeah, you just don't give them the bonus.
You
That's
Cool.
cool.
ungrateful
Yeah.
bastard.
This rule's never been tested. That rule has never actually been played before. That's a new addition.
But I think it's kind of logical because the guy is focusing on us and not on the
Yeah.
guy who's shooting the arrows.
Totally, yeah. Okay, so are you going to make that attack roll, Silverskin?
Yeah, but I'm gonna use the assassination or what the hell
Oh,
the
cool.
both weapons.
All right.
So that should be basically my.
You get to make 2 attack rolls, one for each of the weapon of your choosing.
Well, what I just said, one of my weapons is the short sword, and one is the dagger because that's
Okay.
all the thing I have.
All right. State which one you're rolling first.
Let's say the short sword.
Okay,
The target AC is 6, right?
6. That's correct.
Attack bonus, nothing. Combat skill, nothing. Attribute modifier. With the short sword is, I think, dexterity.
Yeah, Dex or Strength.
So that should be a +1 or not, because I have a bonus one. So not the
Let's see,
modifier.
yeah.
So
Yes, +1. Your bonuses do apply still.
oh, I put it on the wrong spot, but nevertheless.
But
Penalty,
still
nothing.
bad.
That should be 1. The short sword.
I've forgotten how maths works. That's a hit. It actually confirms it for me, but I'm still trying to math here. Okay.
So should roll the damage, right?
Yeah, give us the damage from the short sword. I believe that's a d6. So you hit this thing for 2. So you go ahead and you assassinate. Just the first blow with the short sword is enough. Go ahead and give us a little description of how you slay this beast.
I just stab him in the leg, on this little toe.
Yeah.
He just falls over.
Yeah, that was enough to topple this creature. It slumps to the ground. There's a large crash, which I shall not try
But I
and
just
replicate.
like to say that because I went into the assassination so that, let's say, I still have the momentum and fall over because of it. Because my left hand was still in motion and fall next to the big guy.
Sure, yeah, maybe
Forward.
Morteth reaches down and pulls you to your feet.
Or splits me in half. Who knows?
Okay, so everyone's special ability resets as this is the end of the encounter. Gonna those little markers. Congratulations, guys! You just slew this monstrosity. It seemed very surprised by the sudden attack immediately after the doors opened. Yeah, it seemed was quite surprised by that and tried to defend itself. You can see the rest of the room at this point, especially if you choose to light a torch at this moment in time. That would really help you explore this space.
I'm gonna
I-
shoot one of my daggers and light a torch.
I have a flint and steel instead.
No, I don't have a torch.
Okay. So presumably with some cooperation and the use of a torch, you can go ahead and search this room. Mark that torch down, obviously. That's going to burn for about 3 hours. Yeah. What exactly you guys do next?
I start searching for loot in this corner of the room.
We
You
just got
mentioned-
here.
So you're going to search the room for loot. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Anyone who's searching for loot or searching the room, give me a perception check. 2d6 modified by perception and wisdom. Yeah, see what you get.
I just want to check these entrances. What are they?
Yep.
To see if any more threats are in there.
Those are alcoves in the wall, and in each one stands a
alcoves,
large
okay.
statue. Yep.
Not actually doors. Okay.
I move towards one of the alcoves to check out a statue.
Okay, Thurwin and Sean, you don't turn up anything, unfortunately.
Neither
Morteth,
do I.
It's the same for you.
Oh god.
Let's see. So you need me to roll a 2d6
2d6, my what?
plus the wisdom modifier you said?
Wisdom and perception. Yep.
Where is my perception? There it is.
Wow.
Okay, also 0.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is how you look.
Let's just wait for this final
I
roll.
get some booty, right? No,
You find
nobody.
a gaggle
Oh,
of women in the
Look at
corner.
that jackass. Just look at that show off.
Holy
This is so
shit!
sick.
Wow.
You get 5, 5, and 2, and they get fucking 11 and 12.
Oh my goodness.
You guys not find anything. We just got pulling out these bags of gold. and
Okay,
everything.
so you're searching throughout the room, and Shower, your roguish ways lead you to stumble upon a locked chest in the top right corner of this room. In fact, I'm just trying to bring that to your layer. If I can do that. The chest is currently locked, but yeah,
I
there
have
it is.
living tools.
It's kind of underneath, like a little bit of debris. There's some, broken furniture strewn about in here a little bit. Old barrel or something in the other far corner. It's mostly frozen up in here. Fortunately, the chest was exposed. Silverskin loves exposed chests.
And I cannot lie.
And Doric, you're kind of looking at these statues, and you notice something odd about the construction of the wall between the two statues, almost as if at one point there was perhaps a third alcove in the center of this room, and you're sliding your hands on these walls, and you find a loose rock, and you press it, and it clicks and just sinks into the wall, and a sort of large doorway grinds back loudly and then slides just slowly off to the side, revealing a third alcove in between the other two. Inside, there is a vial of red liquid which sparkles almost with the light of the sun. It's very enticing, but you're not entirely sure what it is.
I want to lick it.
The bottle, right?
Yeah, just the bottle, not the inside contents. I'm not stupid.
You're a
Very,
wizard.
very much like licking a window.
Good.
But
Just-
don't
just
forget, everything
curious.
is frozen here, so you're gonna stick to it. Yeah. Oh. So basically, I just wanna press this chest. You said it's locked, right?
It is locked.
Fibri.
And everything here is frozen, right?
Pretty much. I mean, there's a lot of ice around in here. Yeah, the chest isn't frozen.
We could break the chest open.
Aliens.
Yeah, that's a possibility. You've got potentially enough time to do
But
so.
I have the thieving tools. Can I try it at least?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a thievery check. That'll be modified by thievery and dexterity, of course.
That's basically another skill check, right?
Yep, 2d6.
Skill level what? 0, right?
I believe so, yeah. Couldn't be higher right now. Okay, it takes a little bit of time, but eventually you crack this thing, swing open the lid, and inside you find
Expose the chest.
you find for yourself 2 bandages, a lantern with no oil inside, and a water skin.
I guess the water skin is empty.
And a single copper. The water skin is empty.
I pocketed
Single
it.
copper.
Epic loot.
But everything else I announced to the party that I have found some things. If anybody needs the bandages, feel free to take them.
Doric, you grab the potion.
Yeah, I take the potion, and you said it shined like the sun.
It's a red liquid which seems to sparkle mysteriously.
Okay, so it doesn't produce light on its own. Okay. So I just put it in my backpack for now and
Okay.
wrap it up in my bedroll.
All right, just go ahead and mark that down. So you've essentially concluded your search of this room. You found a secret entrance and a chest. Also, you've noticed that there's a large staircase at the far end of the room, which descends downwards. There is also another doorway in the middle of the room, which seems to have a couple of archways there as well. It looks as if perhaps there was a portcullis at this external entry, the one that's closest to you guys right now, but it's raised up, so the way is completely unblocked.
Okay, what we're doing? We have the stairs, the corridor, and we can fuck off with the copper. Call it a day. Go back to town.
Leave with the copper, yeah.
Yeah, I suggest we head up the stairs
Down the
because
stairs.
that monster was blocking. He was blocking that way. I think
Yeah,
there's
he
something
was
up there.
sleeping there, so you have to.
Because
Agreed.
he was trying to secure the stairway, we should go the other way.
Well,
Or
he was
maybe-
just sitting lazily
Yeah,
in the center of
that's
this
what
room.
I want to point out, that he's just.
You seemed to
Wow.
surprise him whilst he was having a rest or something. I mean, he didn't seem to be actively defending this place. He was
Who
just.
knows, maybe he was pissing down there. So
I mean, your best guess is that he was probably taking refuge from the elements outside, just resting in this area that he'd found. But at this juncture, guys, we'll go ahead and take our second break. Seems like you're leaning towards the stairs. Grab some drinks, do whatever you got to do, and we'll resume and find out exactly what happens next in about 5 minutes.